Welcome back to the base.
Welcome back to the basement yard.
You know what you're doing.
What?
You know what you're doing with that fucking mustache.
What?
You're poofing out right there.
You like it?
You're pumping poofing. You know?
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know either, and I a good chance I could be saying something offensive in another country, but like you're pump.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's good.
Okay.
You know, like you got like a good like a plumpy pump to you today.
I have a plumpy plump.
A plumpy poof.
I don't know that I want to be plumpy.
No, but not like you're not plumpy. You got a plumpy pump to you. Does that make
Do
any
you know how to give a compliment, or you just don't? You don't get it.
I do. I give them to you often. You don't know how to receive one, you fucking bitch. Be better at taking.
You just said
them.
I was a plumpy plump.
No, you're not listening to me. You're not a plumpy pump. You got a plumpy pump to you. I don't know how else to explain it.
I don't know how to receive that.
I often tell you I give you compliments and you go, ah, nice dick. You know, or you say like, Buddha chubba. Or like you try to be fucking cool. Like you ignore the fact that I'm complimenting you, you fucking bitch.
We haven't even
Be
started
open.
the
Be
show
open.
yet.
Be open to compliments.
I'm very open.
Be open to compliments.
I'm completely open.
So learn to take. Learn to take some right now. Compliments.
Jeez. Take it all right now.
No. That's
Just take it easy on me.
I'm not giving it to you easy. You're
Giving it to me rough.
I'm not giving it to you at all.
Thank God.
Yes, we can agree on that.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk. Speaking of taking it, giving it, and rough and soft and whatever.
Why? Well, where are we going? This is not Patreon, just so you know. This is a weekly episode. Be careful.
I went back to the box.
Oh my God, this fucking hellhole. So for those of you guys that are either new to the show or don't remember with this fucking hellhole, Joey has gone to this night experience. I don't know what it.
It's a club. It's a club.
It's a club called The Box, and you pay a stupid amount to get in. And the last time you went, someone was throwing knives.
They were throwing knives.
Someone was doing salacious acts upon themselves with a dildo.
Dildoing their asshole, yes.
Yep, there it is. And there was something regarding some form of like live sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Go ahead.
Why go back?
Because
why?
Because it's...
If the last time you went, someone was there shoving a rubber cock in their butt,
Yeah.
why would you go back? For the chance of seeing...
It's hilarious.
Is that funny?
Yeah.
Or...
No, it's hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just admit that maybe you want to see someone...
I don't want to... It's not that I want to see it. It's just like a ridiculous thing.
But if you're going to a play...
And they play good music.
Let me put... Okay, that might be a good reason to go back.
Yeah.
Let me put it like this.
Yep.
If I eat a Hot Pocket and I get...
How are you going to connect these things?
Just follow me here. If I eat a Hot Pocket, and as your family lovingly calls it, I get the diadoodle cha-cha-cha.
Right.
Which, again, is diarrhea, according to Joe's family.
Correct.
You would tell me, well, you...
I probably wouldn't tell you that. I love Hot Pockets. They give me diarrhea.
But
I'll sign up for it.
you'd say, like, oh, well, if it messed with your stomach, you probably shouldn't have it again.
Right.
And then if I had it again, you would say what? You must really like Hot Pockets to endure the diadoodle.
Dude, you're being dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic.
You're being dramatic.
Just admit that you...
It's a place that you go to where a bunch of crazy shit
How many
happens
times
that you never see.
Before this time,
Yeah.
how many times had you been?
Once. You changing the angle of your head doesn't change my answer. So the answer is one.
All right. So then you...
Let me just talk about it. This whole shit sucks. Whatever you're doing sucks. The place... I will say this. Obviously, you're right. God is not present in the building.
These are godforsaken buildings.
God is not here. He's not present. He wouldn't allow it. I will say that. But it's, it's funny.
I can't...
You leave that place going, what the fuck was that?
Exactly. And I would... the first time, I'd leave that place and go, what the fuck was that? I never need to do it again.
I'm not going to lie. The first time I left there...
You had an inkling to go back. You wanted to go back
I
so bad. I
immediately left and was like, I need to go back.
Crazy.
Didn't want to go back the next day. I wanted to let it marinate. But that was like 6 years ago.
This is a legitimately wild...
Yeah. It was crazy. Good times. Did you have
Did
sponsors?
you shower after?
Of course I showered.
Okay. Immediately?
Yeah.
Immediately.
No, what's immediately?
You get home and you jump in the shower?
Oddly enough, when I got home, I ate pizza. That's true. I ordered pizza. I had a slice of pizza. But at that point, I did forget that a man shit on one earlier.
Read these ads.
I did forget that a man shit all over a piece of pizza, but then I got home and I had some pizza, and then I went to sleep, and then yeah. Anyway, we do have some sponsors for today. The first one being Rocket Money. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that is going to put money back in your pocket. How are they going to do that? Sounds too good to be true. It isn't. Okay, they're going to find and cancel unwanted subscriptions that you probably signed up for. Okay, it's not just me who does that thing. Sometimes people sign up for a free trial or accidentally hit a button or someone bought something in your account. You don't even know what's going on. And they will find and cancel these things. Maybe it is something that you pay for and you know you pay for it, but you kind of ignore it. And then when you use Rocket Money, you see like, you know what? I actually haven't really used this service anymore. I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to put that $12 a month back in my pocket. All right. And there's over 5 million members, and they are saving on average $740 a year. Okay. They've saved over 5 million people a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions. So clearly we're all doing it, okay? But they also have a budgeting app. So if you want to get better with your spending and more mindful, you could set a budget so that you know how much money you're spending and you want to stay under that. Then you could start saving in the right way. Also, they have a tool to help you lower your bills if possible. So they are helping out a ton of people, and you should stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/basement. That is rocketmoney.com/basement. Go check it out. Even if you think, I don't sign up for things like that, blah, blah, blah. It's worth it to go see. All right. You might be saving some money here. On average, $740 a year. I'd rather have that. So go to rocketmoney.com/basement right now to go check that out. And we also have stamps.com. Stamps.com brings the services of the post office right to your fingertips on your computer. You can buy and print official U.S. postage at any time that you want. You want to do it at 3 a.m. in your underwear, you can. All right? I don't know why you would, but you can theoretically do that. Okay? No more waiting in lines. You don't have to go find parking, then sit in there, deal with all that. You can save some time. And not only that, but you could save some money because they have exclusive deals and rates that you can only get online, like up to 89% off USPS and UPS rates. Okay, that's huge savings there. Okay, you can order shipping and mailing supplies, tablets, and even printers from the supply store when you run low. So you can do everything that you need, especially if you're a small business. Stamps.com is powering a bunch of small businesses by offering this. And right now you can sign up with a promo code BASEMENT for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a free digital scale. There's no long-term commitments or contracts or anything like that. All you have to do is go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and enter the code BASEMENT, okay? And you will get all of that. You get that the 4-week trial, free postage, free digital scale, and yeah. So go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and enter the code BASEMENT.
And you know what? If you're in the mood for just surfing the web, why don't you go over to patreon.com/thebasementyard, where you can find our page, me and Joe and me, us together, and you could be a part of the little hangout sesh. How do you do that? Well, you sign up for that first tier, you get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance, and you sign up for that second tier, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday. That means every Monday, every Friday. You never miss out on us. You start your week, you end your week with the boys. It's really a good old, grand old fun time. So listen, go over and sign up. We can't be more appreciative of you guys getting us to over 32,000 paid patrons. Consistently amazing. It is legitimately mind-boggling that you guys love and support us this much, and we really appreciate it. So we want to keep climbing. We want to keep bopping to the top, kind of do our thing to make you guys happy, smile, laugh, and proud of us and all that stuff. Because if you're not proud of us, who is, Dad? I mean, yeah. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. And then by the time you're seeing this, we have the Texas shows left on the Basement Yard experience. That's right. We got the Texas shows. So do me a favor. If you're coming to any of those shows in Dallas, Houston, Austin. Go over to thebasementyard.com/submit. Submit some questions. Submit some answers. Submit some stories. They're incredible. At our Seattle show, we had quite possibly the craziest submission, and we talked, and it was hysterical and fun and loud and happy, and it was a good old grand old time. So go check it out. Thebasementyard.com/submit. Submit your stuff today, and you never know. Maybe we'll talk to you, with you, about you at one of these shows in Texas. Yeehaw, giddy up. We'll see you there. Doot, doot. Joey?
Giddy up, dude.
I'm a doot dooter.
I know.
You know? But can't believe you went to the box again. Just putting a nice little bow on top of everything.
Yeah.
You put bow when you do gifts. You put bows on stuff. You get those bows, the sticky bows.
Oh, I'll do that. I won't tie a bow.
Oh,
but like Christmas, I'll just be like.
Yes, yeah, the people that like tie underneath and then over and stuff like that. Like
if you had to rank your ability to wrap a Christmas present from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, where are you?
I'd say I'm between a 6.5 and a 7.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I'm good enough that like I can do it and look presentable, but there are some stuff where I'll literally just like crumple it and I don't even care.
Yeah, once you give me something that's a cylinder, come on.
So a cylinder I could do. It's like
I can do boxes.
It's like, you know how like toys would come in that like it's like the paper backing and then it's the plastic on the front and it's like slanted at the top. That the top is just getting cuckoo patoo poop.
Right.
You know, I will say this. Around Christmas time, the holiday season, I know how much Joe hates that there's a war on Christmas. When those TikToks start popping up on my For You page of people just like finding something and wrapping it.
Wait, what?
You never seen those?
People wrapping gifts?
Yeah, it'll be like, oh, how would you wrap this? And they make like a little bag out of wrapping paper.
I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm a big wrapping fan.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I like wrapping. Do you like wrapping? Or do you like it's like, I got to do it?
I hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it. Pour a couple glasses of wine, throw some Christmas music on.
Well, yeah, that's usually what ends up happening.
And then you stop rapping and then you just dance.
No. I'll like I can do it. It's just sometimes I've like misjudged how much I need, and now I'm just like, all right, fucking.
Oh yeah, you have to like I do that sometimes. But I've
one side of this is like a little fucked up.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Becca's actually she's like taught me how to be like really good. Like you put it on the paper.
Is she just nasty at it?
Bro, filthy.
What is with women that are just so good at wrapping gifts?
I don't know, man.
It's unbelievable.
They've got good wrapping fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows how to like in like one moment, and it's like good.
But like my mom is like good at like judging and like getting it correct of how much paper she needs, and like it's like
old
perfect.
people are crazy, dude. Old people are crazy. They are with their wrapping skills.
She's intuitive with the paper.
She's very good with that. I can see that.
Yeah.
My mom is a very good rapper too.
Dude, you got to see my mom with a fucking thing of tape. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Pat. And she just like tapes it and just like it's not even really trying. She's not aiming.
Well, they say that
She's
a
like,
good
tat.
a good gift wrap only needs one piece of tape. And it's
Who said that?
People say that. Let me tell you something. At least 6 for me.
Without question.
You go tape there, sides, tape, the tape on the sides sometime. Hey, you got it.
Then you got to tape over that hole you made.
Yeah, you made it fucked up a hole. You know, and then like, oh shit, this part is like a little raised. There's like a little lip there. Tape that down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then, do you ever put like an extra little bow around it and shit? Yo, I don't like that, by the way.
What, bows?
No, like when people like you get a thing and you wrap it, right? And then you get like string or ribbon or something that goes around this way and then around that way. Well, I can't even open this thing.
You gotta
now.
wrap it like you're a deli worker.
Yeah, I'm
You
wrapping
gotta
this like sausage.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you put it down, you turn it, you go to the pot.
Yeah, and I'm
no.
like, I can't even get the fucking thing open now.
Well, what Santa does for our house is Santa wraps each of the people's in the house stuff in different wrapping paper. So like Miles' wrapping paper is all one type from Santa. Then Ruby's is all one type from Santa. And then Maeve's is all one type from Santa.
It's a lot of paper.
Mm-hmm. Santa, he has to get a lot of paper.
How does Santa buy gifts for children? Like, do you go like a number? Like, how do you even it out?
Well, it's easy when Santa,
Yes.
remains a child at heart.
Yeah.
Don't Santa remains a child at heart. And you honestly, it's a gift that Santa has. He has just a feeling.
Got it.
There's just a feeling.
Right.
And also with young kids,
Right.
realistically, like a 1-year-old like Maeve, Santa didn't go too crazy for Maeve because she was so young.
Right.
But he started going a little crazier for Ruby.
Yeah.
And then as Miles has gotten older, Santa knows that it's a lot less of little things and it's more bigger things.
He's entering technology age.
That's right. So Santa had to really figure out. If I'm going to say this, it's like a sixth sense that Santa has.
A sick one?
Sixth
Sixth.
sense that Santa has.
Yeah.
And Santa just knows.
Okay.
Santa is really good during the holiday season.
Uh-huh.
And Mrs. Claus also really good. So imagine you got Mrs. Claus and Santa both good. You're
I'm confused at what now you're trying to say.
both Mr. Claus
Yep.
and Mrs. Claus
Right.
have a good understanding of like what to get, how much to get.
Yeah.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
I could see you being Uncle Joey Santa.
Bro.
When you have kids,
Forget it.
Santa Claus and you are gonna be like fucking this.
Yeah.
It is a drug. And it is a capitalistic drug.
Capitalistic drug.
Capitalism has made this a drug.
Yeah.
Giving your children, with Santa's help, gifts.
Yeah.
It is a...
Also getting cookies in return.
Santa's smart. Santa's smart. Just give me some of these delicious cookies. I don't know. That's all I need.
Piece of celery.
I like celery.
I know you do.
The reindeers love their snacks.
Right.
Santa's reindeers, they get hungry.
I think Santa in my house would like a cinnamon bun.
I
think he'd like a cinnamon bun.
I think Santa in
like
my
a
house...
big fat cinnabon.
Santa in my house has actually evolved.
Right.
Milk and cookies. He's had his share. Give him a nice scotch.
A scotch.
And a
Cigar.
glass of wine.
Ooh.
And maybe a nice, charcuterie board for Santa. Santa, like, he's had his sweets. Now he wants his savory. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like a cinnamon bun and a charcuterie board. Leave that out for Santa.
Leave that out for Santa. Try and mix it up a little bit. You never know. Santa might find out he has different tastes. Lobster.
Whoa.
I've heard Santa loves crab and lobster.
I've heard that too.
You've heard that, right?
Like butternut squash ravioli with like lobster bits in it. I think Santa would love that, to be honest with you. Yeah.
I think Santa, recently, he's been doing more of like a carnivore diet. So like a burnt ends. And baked mac and cheese Santa's been really into.
I don't know that Miles is going to make burnt ends and...
You'd be surprised. That motherfucker can cook.
I actually believe that.
I also just referred to my stepson
As a motherfucker. Yeah, no big deal. Anyway.
Yeah, well,
also, I wanted to tell you, because we're going to talk about Santa forever, but
hold on.
this is a short thing.
Hold on.
Go.
We're going to edit out that motherfucker line.
Why?
Because I feel bad.
He's not listening.
I feel bad about saying that.
Well,
Josh, please do it. All right. Go.
I got a tweet, by the way, that I wanted to talk about. It showed up in Portuguese, and I don't speak.
No fala português.
No, I don't. So
No, chuchuco.
Don't try to speak it if you can't.
Fala português, chuchuco.
What's going on? I don't know what that is.
I just asked, can you speak Portuguese, cutie?
Chuchuco?
Chuchuco.
That's cutie?
Yeah.
Okay. But I got a tweet.
I'm trying to remember more Portuguese.
Do you want to try and read this before I show you?
Yeah, actually I do. Let me see this. In Portuguese. I want to see it and see if I can read it. And offend 2 countries.
All right, don't press anything because I cropped out what it actually means.
Okay.
Just read it.
Okay. Queria fazer uma quantidade absurda de putaria. Wait a sec.
Go ahead.
Homossexual e diversidade gratuita como é Joy Santo Gato.
Okay, so you.
Yo, that might have been fucking great.
Or it sounded sort of French and Spanish at the same time.
Well, that's what Portuguese is.
Is it?
No.
Oh, I thought that wasn't recording for a second. I got mad
that would
scared.
have been bad.
So it actually means. Do you have any guesses?
Well, I saw homosexual in there.
Homosexual's in there.
Gratuity is in there somewhere.
Okay.
And Joe Santagato's in there.
He is.
I'll be honest with you, if I need to see it one more time to get a full breadth of what it could possibly mean, but sounds like someone is pretty gratuitous with you being gay.
The tweet says, I wanted.
Wanted?
Yeah.
For past tense.
Past tense.
Okay.
I wanted to do an absurd amount of homosexual whoredom and gratuitous debauchery with Joe Santagato.
Gotta say,
Two things.
debauchery.
Crazy. Homosexual whoredom is wild. Right? But also wanted. What have I done to not be in the want?
It could be the plump and puff, you know.
Maybe it's there's a language barrier and they still want to.
Well, yeah, you know, sometimes in other countries, they might not translate one-to-one to what it means
That's
here.
what
So,
I
like,
mean.
whoredom might just mean, like, sexy play. You know, so, but, like,
homosexual whoredom.
that's an incredible...
An absurd amount of
homosexual whoredom and debauchery.
And gratuitous debauchery.
Gratuitous debauchery is one of
Wild.
the funniest...
Crazy shit.
What is that? I think of
I don't
gratuitous
know.
when you think of something that's debaucherous, it's like kind of like over the top, like over the top for the sake
Crazy.
of being over the top and crazy. So like gratuitous.
Absurd amount of homosexual whoredom as well is like,
What
we
is?
don't need both of these.
Well, you can put those two together and you get a fucking.
That's
you get quite the gay cake.
Yeah, you got.
You know, think about it. Like
This is a recipe for a
think
big
about
fat
it like
gay
this:
time.
you like cured meats, right?
Yeah.
You like cheeses.
Yes.
Good things on their own.
Right. Bring them together.
Smack them together.
Sure.
Now you got a gratuitous whoredom of gay sex.
Yeah. Of
and
meat,
debauchery.
of meat and
Of
cheese.
meat and cheese.
Yeah.
That's what this person is doing.
Yeah. This is the recipe for a big old gay time for sure. But
So we don't have any insight as to what happened from the want to wanted.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know if maybe it's a language.
Take your hat off real quick.
Why?
I just want to see something. Your hair looks good. Your mustache looks good.
Thank you.
So maybe they were into more of the twink version of you.
Maybe.
That does line up with the whole homosexual part of it.
Homosexual whoredom and gratuitous debauchery?
Yeah, that lines up. Like when you were clean shaved,
Yeah.
hair flip,
Beanhead on full display.
beanhead on full display.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You might have been more of a
There was more
debaucherous possible homosexual whore.
whoredom. Yeah. I have
And
less
now look-
whoredom.
And now look at you.
I have less whoredom.
I mean, we don't have sex because we're not lovers.
Right.
I think you have more whoredom to you now. You got a whoreness to you now. You don't think so?
Insane thing to say.
You just got like more of like the mustache like leaks like fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, it
Let's
does.
just go on record saying I don't know what you mean, but you're a little whore. I can see the twinkle in your eye.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I mean, I'm a whore for my wife. That
What do you think I meant by that?
I don't know. That's why I said I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll whore it up for her any day.
I feel like you would.
And I do, bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
I throw this motherfucker back. I don't. I'm not throwing anything back.
You are a whore.
I'm not throwing anything back.
Really? Because that's the first thing you said.
I mean, I dance.
No one's talking about dancing.
I throw it back with a dance. Bang. Bang, bang. You know?
Bang. Bang, bang.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do. I don't. But I'm trying to understand.
You know what we're going to pivot. You know what I just thought of randomly that popped in my head? We went after the Seattle show, which was fucking awesome. Thank you guys for a really great time. Seattle, you turned up.
Turned up?
We went to dinner.
Yeah.
Music was flowing.
Bro.
We had a couple glasses of...
What was that place called?
Okami?
Oh, no, it was Ume.
Umi. Okami?
It's called Ume,
Okay.
I think. It was like a Japanese place. The best playlist ever.
That
Ever.
playlist was wild. But the car ride home, someone played Freak a League on the
That's right.
and I was obviously loudly rapping the parts I was allowed to rap in Freak a League. Want to make sure we throw that out there.
Also, the intro you nailed.
Yeah, well, W boom boom.
What's
B,
up,
baby.
Dominic?
Yeah, I want to hit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now. But the best part was the 1 o'clock to ding dong.
Yeah.
I did that, and Joey almost pissed his pants.
I forgot about that part in the song. That's right.
Yeah, 1 o'clock to ding dong, and she right there, and she know
Yeah.
who she came with,
Right.
and she know where her clothes are supposed to be.
Where are they supposed to be?
Off and over there.
Is that part of the song?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he says, like, drink a little, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit.
Suck a little dick or something?
I don't think that part's in it, but he does say, I need a girl I could freak with.
Yeah.
And she'll try shit. She's not scared of a...
Big dick.
There it is. And she loves to get her
Pussy licked.
by another girl, because I'm not drunk enough to do that.
Those are the...
Yeah, that's what he says. Petey Pablo.
Shout out to Petey, man.
Not a gentleman.
Shout out to Petey.
Petey Pablo come on the show?
Bro, what the fuck would we talk about with Petey Pablo?
Tell us about the...
Tell us, when you wrote Freak a League,
So Freak a League, where did you start?
where does an idea like that, the genesis of the idea?
The artistic approach that you brought to Freak a League, did you also bring that to...
Is Crystal and Sabrina real women?
Yeah, who is
Yolanda.
Monique, Christina,
Christina,
Yolanda? These are all very, interesting. He also did the lead-in for, it was like the intro to, what was that? Goodies, right?
Yes.
My goodies, not my goodies. I got a sick reputation for handling broads. All I need is me a few seconds and more. And when I rap, you don't remember that part?
I do.
Yeah. Petey
I mean,
Pablo.
I don't know.
2 songs.
Shout out to Petey. Now, he's got a couple more. He was in Drumline.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The opposing
Drumline.
school brought out Petey Pablo trying to cheat. They got a ringer. They brought Petey out. It's fucked up.
Is Petey Pablo a notorious drummer?
Atlanta, no, he's not. He's like, he was a famous rapper in Atlanta.
Well, yeah, that I know, but I'm
That's what
saying,
I'm saying.
like,
They brought him out because
for a drumming competition. That's like me bringing you out for a not going places that are weird competition. It doesn't make sense.
No, they brought him out as like, here's our celebrity while they did the drums.
That's like if I'm in a chef
Have you
competition.
never seen Drumline?
I have. I don't remember it. It was 2006 when I saw it.
Watch it again. It's a good movie.
What year did that come out? What year?
2008.
I'm saying 2006. You're saying
Eight.
2008?
2008.
That's
Nick Cannon, Drumline, man.
2008, 2006, both wrong. 2002.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, we should have known.
Yeah.
Should have known.
Right around the
Right
time
around. It was a
of-
dark period.
Yep.
It was,
Yes, it was.
It was hard to remember that time.
Right.
But you never forget it, though.
Don't.
You don't ever.
Speaking of that, we do have some sponsors for today. The first one being, how you
This
doing?
is our job.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy. If you want to talk to a therapist, you can do so with BetterHelp. It is a fraction of the cost of in-person therapy, which can cost an arm and a leg, especially if you don't have the right insurance. But even if you have the right insurance, sometimes it's just very expensive. The copay is nuts. So with BetterHelp, you can start talking to a therapist in just under 48 hours. They make it very easy to connect and also switch from therapist to therapist so you can find the right fit for you. If you feel like someone doesn't really understand you or you don't really vibe with them, you can switch and go with someone else. I recommend you do that. That's part of the process. It's not always just one and done. So, they make it very easy. Like I said, you could talk to someone in just under 48 hours and get connected quickly. And it's customizable, so you can talk on the phone or like text or whatever, and whatever frequency you want. It doesn't have to be every single week. It could be bi-weekly. It could be bi-monthly. Whatever frequency you want, that's what you could do. They make it very easy to sort of make your schedule around, whatever it is that you got going on. But yeah, I've been in therapy for a while now. I love it. I think that it's very important for people to do. You have a better understanding of yourself and emotions, and it's great. I think it makes you a better communicator as well. So go to betterhelp.com/basementyard today to get 10% off your first month. Okay, it's more affordable than in-person therapy, and we're going to save you some money on top of that. BetterHelp.com, spelled BetterHelp.com/basementyard, and you will save 10% off of that first month, okay? And lastly here, we have Pair of Thieves, okay? Summer's here and summer is hot. And I don't know, for whatever reason, if you are in New York, where we are, or other parts of the country too, for some reason, insanely humid these days. I don't know why. I don't know when that started. I thought that was just for Orlando, Florida. But here in New York, it's been extremely humid, and that's just making everything downstairs get a little wet and a little weird, okay? And Pair of Thieves, they have quick dry underwear. That is amazing. They have really cool patterns. Are you wearing it? Frank always wears Pair of Thieves.
I am. Yes. Not at the moment, honestly.
You're not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
It's all right. You've ripped up your underwear.
You saw I wear them quite often.
Yeah.
When we were in Seattle, I walked out of my room in my boxers, and Joe said, "What are you wearing?" And I was like,
Pair of Thieves,
there
baby.
it is.
But yeah, so they have quick dry underwear. They're designed and engineered to keep you dry, fresh, and comfortable all day long. I love them. I like to wear them when I run also, so that it doesn't like cause any friction between my legs and my parts. And it keeps you dry, all right? So it's nice. You can get 25% off your first order at pairofthieves.com, okay? I'm going to put a link in the description. You guys go check it out. But get 25% off your first order at pairofthieves.com. Go into the description. You will find the link, all right? So go to pairofthieves.com. Go get yourself some nice, dry underpants. All right.
And they also have other stuff, not just underpants. They have other stuff that's really great too.
Yes.
Socks too. So check them out.
Yeah.
I know that we're going to be getting out of here soon, but did you see one of our biggest nightmares has come to fruition?
Don't.
What would you say if you were having a nightmare? What are this? By the way, I had a nightmare the other day that
I've been having nightmares.
I had a nightmare the other day that we showed up to a show and I had to step off stage to go use the bathroom, and Francisco, the poet, was there. And he wasn't dressed in his poetry outfit. And I looked at him, I was like, "You're crazy."
What was that?
That was the nightmare I've had.
Is that real? Or are you trying to like set up a stupid joke?
No. That's a nightmare I had.
You had a dream of a live show.
Yep.
By the way, you've had a lot of weird dreams about the shows. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
Right before you went to go to bed, you're like,
I haven't been sleeping well lately.
no?
No, it's like, I don't know. I just can't explain it.
I've been having like serious nightmares where like people are killing themselves and shit.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Forget those. What would you say are like top 3 worst nightmares you could have? In terms of like, give me like a general concept.
Being chased.
Okay, being chased. That's a big one. And then you run like slow.
Yeah, or like I start to be able to run fast, but then like, I don't know, they're just always closing in. I don't like that. I hate that. I've had ones where like, the teeth thing I don't love.
Oh, when your teeth fall out?
Yeah, but
I don't really care about that.
I've had it where it's like I'm just biting down and my teeth are crunching together.
You ever bite something and you hear something like crunch and you're like, what was that? And you immediately check your teeth and they're all good and you're like, wait, what was that?
You ever do that and then it tastes like you know when you go to the dentist and they drill and you can like taste that like smokiness?
Yes.
I've like bitten something and then like my teeth like kind of hit each other.
Yes.
And I smelled that and I'm
Yes.
like, I just broke my fucking
Yes,
teeth.
I have. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, I
I
have.
hate that.
Yeah, that
I
sucks.
hate that. I hate it. I hate it.
But what I was going to say, so the story that came out is that there are some NASA scientists that were supposed to be coming home.
I know.
And there was an accident.
What happened?
I'm not quite. Something happened with the craft that was supposed to bring them back or something like that. And now they're stuck there until next year.
No.
Dude.
I refuse to be stuck in space.
Dude.
And it's a man and a woman, right?
I don't remember exactly how many people it is. There is not something more terrifying than being told, like, you're stuck in space. Or I guess, you ever hear the story of there was some scientist guy who was on Rogan, and he was like, I lived for, like, 6 weeks at the bottom of the ocean. And he's like, and to use the bathroom, you never heard this story?
No.
He goes, to use the bathroom, we had to swim.
Fuck off.
Into, like, a tent. And you just use the bathroom in the water, and then you swim back to your fucking, like, your pod so you can get back into whatever you're staying in. And he's like,
Why can't Wait, if you're
It's
at the
not
bottom
like
of the ocean,
bottom. It's not like the bottom of the ocean, but it's like down far enough that like it's pitch black.
so I have to get into a full scuba gear to go take a leak?
yeah.
No.
Well, maybe not a leak, but definitely a crunk. But he's like, I do my thing, and then I go to like get back to like my pod, and there's a giant eyeball in front of me.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God. I swear. You never heard that story? The two
I would not
worst.
make it, bro.
The two worst.
I would not make that.
But yeah,
Yo,
there's-
that honestly is like freaking me out just thinking about that.
This,
I'm not going out. I'd rather shit and piss my pants for a year.
then
I'm not going outside.
Oh,
in
yeah.
like the fucking dark
no,
ocean.
yeah,
Fuck
no.
outta here.
I wouldn't even. I'll do you one better. I wouldn't even have like the ability to see the outside. Don't have any windows.
No windows.
Don't have any glass, because if I look out and I see one thing,
Also, what was the wait? How big was the eye? He said a giant eye.
he said it was a giant eye, and apparently it was. I don't remember if he said it was a giant squid or another animal, another fish, but like, regardless of what
Oh,
it is,
shit.
dude, an eye the size of what is this? A fucking pizza pie?
Pizza
The
pie.
an eye without crap on it, an eye the size of a pizza pie.
An eye the size of a pizza pie.
When your moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, and that song kind of sucks.
Wait, what is it? When the sun hits your
When
eyes?
the moon hits your eyes.
Like a big
Like
pizza
a big
pie?
pizza
when
pie?
does a pizza pie hit me in the eyes?
Well, I don't know.
It's like getting hit in the eye with pizza.
I don't know. It doesn't make. I think it's meant to say like when the light of the moon shines in your beautiful eyes, that's love. That doesn't even make sense either.
No.
When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
When the moon hits your eyes.
And then there's another line
like
to
a
it.
big pizza
There's
pie.
another line to it, and it's like when the sun hits the zoo like a pasta
The
fajoule.
That's amore.
When the moon. Now
What
I
is
gotta look
pasta
up.
fajoule?
You don't know what pasta fajoule is?
No, I don't know.
It's like a soup.
Pasta?
It has like a pasta in it. Hold on.
I've never been
When
hit.
the moon.
Hits your eyes.
It's Dean Martin. So this guy was hammered when he wrote this.
Probably,
you know it.
yeah. He's off
When the
cigarettes.
moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Right. Which doesn't make sense.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
That's true. That is true.
Because you're a drunk. Just like good old Dean. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fajoule.
Oh, okay. The stars make me drool.
Yeah,
That's
why the
never
hell?
happened. I've never
that
been.
doesn't it's so embarrassing when you drool now. When you're a grown man and you drool, it's sad.
Yeah.
When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love.
What the fuck?
What the hell does that mean?
How high up is this street?
When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore.
What?
This is it doesn't
that
even make
lucid-
sense.
lucid dreaming?
Why are we loving these songs that are written by fucking middle-aged men that were hammered and beat their wives? Probably. I don't know about Dean Martin.
Pasta fajoule sounds good though.
You never had pasta fajoule?
I don't know what
I'm
it is.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking that shit up right now. I'm pretty sure it's the soup.
How do I spell fajoule?
I'm not gonna tell you. Pasta
Pasta?
fajoule. Yeah, it's the soup. Italian famous soup that translates to pasta and beans. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, this is not spelled the way I thought it was going to be spelled.
How did you spell fajoule? It's F-A-S-U-L-E. How did you spell it? Or F-A-G-U-L-E. How do you spell it?
It's Fagioli.
Fagioli. That's right. Pasta
Yeah.
fagioli.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah, Joey.
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to even.
Yeah, you were gonna spell it that way. I don't blame you.
Nor was I going to try to pronounce it either.
Yeah. Well, you should. You're Italian. Half.
Yeah.
Half Italian. So maybe remember your roots, bitch.
What am I being yelled at for?
If you're told you're in space for 8 years and then you're told you need to be here another year.
Wait, they've done 8?
I think it was an 8-year mission that they've been up there.
I thought it was short, and then now they have to stay a long time.
Another year. Maybe it was
Doesn't
shorter.
time move slow, fast, or something?
I'm
in
not even going to answer that question
space?
because I don't know how.
Right.
8-day. Sorry, 8-day mission.
Very different than 8 years.
But now another year.
Yeah, that's tough. Do they have enough food?
I hope. And you can't just like give it to them. You can't just send them shit. How do you do that?
It's like we're gonna throw some steaks into space.
How do you do that? How do you get them food? Well, that's like The Martian. Did you watch The Martian?
All right, hold on. How do you? This isn't my first thought, but it is a thought.
Mm-hmm.
How do you?
Crump?
like ejaculate in space? Because like a year without that?
I love how Joey says, this isn't my first thought, and it's the immediate first question that
No,
he
I'm
asks.
just saying because it's a year. Like you could go like months.
Joey, some people don't need a fucking big jerk-off king like you.
It's not about jerking off. It's about ejaculation.
Some people don't need jerk-off, jack-off.
You don't have to ejaculate for a full year.
That has never
Explain.
happened to me, but
But you could do that?
probably not.
So then what are you arguing?
I mean, the same way they probably like just fucking do it in a bag and zip tie it and burn it. I don't know.
Burn it.
I don't know.
You can't burn it.
Why not?
Also, what, you just gonna have a bag of jizz in there floating around?
And then you burn it.
How?
Incinerator.
In space?
Yeah, you could have indoor fires in space.
You don't know that.
Kind of know it.
They don't have a stove up there. I think it's all just like.
Well, I'm sure their spacecraft has some form of an incinerator. So like it.
How do you? You're sure they have an incinerator? Incinerator. Hello.
I think. Do they? I think. So I think what they do is their spacecraft has an incinerator. It's like a garbage can.
So
like a
you think
garbage
that
disposal.
they're jizzing and burning the jizz?
I imagine that would be the smartest way to get rid of that. How do they brush it? Why didn't you go for piss?
Because that I assume that they have that figured out.
I'm sure they got fucking jizz figured out too, Joey. You think they stopped at piss and crap?
If it's only 8 days, you don't have to figure out jizz. Everyone can go 8 days.
You're right. 8 days.
But
yeah.
a full year, all of a sudden, now it's like, whoa, hold on. Now I have to beat this thing.
I'm sure they have some form of a jizz disposal system on
Fucking
these
crazy.
crafts. On these crafts.
You think about it, too. It's a full year. So everyone up there, we're human beings.
I think it's only a number of months. I don't think it's going to end up being an actual full year.
Even so. Like, that's a long time. So you got to be like, all right, go do whatever you got to do in there. In a separate pod.
This is terrifying.
It's scary as shit.
This is the scariest thing. Obviously, I know you're scared because
I
of
was just
jizz.
about to ask the dumbest question. Actually, no, this is probably not a dumb question. Do they have like Wi-Fi or something? They're able to communicate somehow.
I assume there's some form of a Neuralink.
Bro, hold on. The idea of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth already is just like absurd to me. I don't get it. I never will understand it. The fact that we could then put it in a thing in space? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Well,
What?
unless I'm mistaken,
How?
it goes to a satellite out there and then it fucking bangs it back to us.
Oh, maybe they got even stronger Wi-Fi.
Maybe
It's
they
like,
just
bro,
like
we're right near the thing.
Yeah, because they're right. Exactly. They're sitting next to the modem. You know. So what do they got to worry about?
Right, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Wow.
Crazy, right?
What the fuck is going on?
It makes no
there?
sense.
I don't get it.
I couldn't be in space. I couldn't be in
Oh,
space.
fuck no.
And I couldn't see our planet and go, that's us, all right there.
And
we're in this. I'd
like to see it though.
Nope.
If someone drugged me
Nope.
and then put me up there.
Nope.
And then drugged me again.
And then brought you back to the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if I was drugged and then like up there, like, oh my God, this is it, and then they drugged me again and brought me back down, then I'd be okay with that.
So if someone drugged you,
Yeah.
trained you while you were drugged,
No, like throw a suit on me and just
casually throw you in a spaceship.
yeah.
So I assume days it would take to get into space.
Days.
The process of getting into space.
No, you can get into space. Fucking...
So you want someone to drug you, put you on a suit, put you in a rocket, and just fucking blast you off.
Yes.
Insane.
Seeing the Earth from fucking
This
space.
this
Is
is
nuts.
what happens when you're fucking one of those weird wanderlust traveling fucking weirdos. Joey wants to see fucking Copenhagen in Christmas and this and that and beaches with sand and papa. You're going to reach a point, you're going to hit a glass ceiling where the only way you can get your fucking fix is by going up into space. And then you're going to be stuck there. And you're going to have to make potatoes out of your own crap, and then you're going to be fucking miserable.
Oh, The Martian. You just described people who like traveling. So to stop all this, go home, sit there with the blinds closed, and don't see anything. Fuck you. I'm going to space. I'll eat a fucking potato made out of shit.
Only if you watch the person crap on it first and shove it into their own face, right? Full circle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and hanging out. Again, go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. You can find us individually or at the Basement Yard on all forms of social media. Thank you. If you guys are coming to the Texas shows, thebasementyard.com/submit. Joe, God might not have been in the box. Maybe God is here. Sign off.
Okay. You guys can go follow me at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show at the Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. And that is all. We'll see you next time. I don't know what that was. Don't ask me.
Yeah, I don't know.